Back Chef Anthony Fisher to the Chef Anthony Test Kitchen, Pittsburgh High School culinary arts instructor. It's been a few weeks, and I know you've been on school break, so things are back in session and ready to get going again with us here on the morning show as well.
Yes, they're back in session. We're learning lots of good things. We've been talking about sandwiches for the last couple of days. So I thought I would bring you a nice twist to chicken fried chicken. Most people, they sit down with chicken fried chicken and it's gravy and mashed potatoes and whatever side that you want to go along with it, but why not a sandwich?
Okay.
You know, it's chicken fried chicken and you can do a sandwich up with it, whether it be an open face sandwich or just a sandwich you pick up and eat like a good old fashioned pork loin sandwich or a chicken fried steak sandwich, but they're all made the same.
Okay.
So we're gonna lay out how to do them the easy way.
And if you've ever felt like beating someone or something with a frying pan, today's your day.
Yes. So what I have here is a nice little chicken breast. What I always do is I split my chicken breast right down the middle.
I noticed you're wearing gloves, so that's...
Yes.
Yeah.
Just want to be on the safe side. And we're going to do this for both pieces of chicken. But I have my chicken set to the side. I'm going to pull out a big old piece of plastic. And we're going to cover our chicken. Because when you pound on the chicken, the juices and such go everywhere. Mm-hmm. So we're going to cover it in plastic.
Okay. Top and bottom?
Top and bottom. Just lay it right on there. Lay a piece of plastic right over the top of it until it's covered like so. Push down the plastic around the outside edges of it, but not right on the meat, so that the meat has room to spread.
Okay.
And then we just set everything up. We're going to take a nice heavy skillet, one that we use. Try not to use a cast iron skillet. These are just the
Why not?
everyday.
Is it too heavy?
Cast iron skillet, you might break the skillet, you might break the surface that you're working on. You got to be a little careful. Okay. So this is just one of my everyday saute skillets.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Oh yes, and it makes it nice and even, especially if your pan is relatively even on the bottom of it. But remember, if it's not a heavy duty pan, don't do this. Don't break your good skillets at home. If you have, I like the Pioneer Women prints, but they're not really meant for this kind of use. So, but as you can see, it's almost doubled in size, and it's tenderized for us.
Yeah, it is.
So you can actually lay these out just like this, and then set it to the side, and do another one and stack them up.
Okay.
Leaving in the plastic until you're ready to start your breading and your cooking process all the way through. Now, if you do steak, same way. Cut a nice thin piece off of a sirloin and lay it in here, pound it out till you get to the thickness that you want. Pork tenderloin.
What is the desired thickness that we're shooting for chicken?
For chicken, I like to keep mine just about a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
So I think it makes it nice and easy to bite through. I don't overpower the breading. It's not too much breading versus chicken. It's a nice, even sandwich all the way through.
Plus, if you get it too big, you're not going to find bread that'll fit it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like walking into those restaurants and finding that big old pork tenderloin sandwich. It's like this big with a bun this big on it. I think that's great. But realistically, if you're at home, you want to do something easy for yourself, this is the way to do it.
Okay.
Now, pork tenderloin works the best for this. Trim the fat caps off of it. Beef sirloin works really good for this, or tenderloin, but tenderloin tends to pull itself apart, so it doesn't hold structurally really well. But sirloin, it works great, because you want short fibers that'll hold together and withstand the cooking process, withstand the beating process.
But today we're working with chicken.
But today we're working with chicken because I'm just like in a mood for chicken. Mm-hmm. So, but don't forget, anytime that you're going to fry something, you need to make sure that you're very conscious of your oil. Don't overheat your oil so that you start a fire in the house. Be aware of what you're working with and the temperatures of it at all times. You can even do this in an air fryer. Once you get this done, if your air fryer has a rack in it that lifts it up, these work great in an air fryer.
Oh, good to know. Okay.
So.
All right, when we come back on the KOA Morning News on Fox 14, we're going to bread the chicken and fry it and prepare our sandwich.
Yes, we're going to bread it and fry it and lay it out and let Tanya try it. My kids actually did the breading seasoning mix. They were working on it last night. They were very excited for you.
The best part is let Tanya try it.
Yes, let Tanya try it.
Let me see. Like all fall, you got me with as much spice as you could. So is there heat in today's breading?
I don't know. They wouldn't let me see.
Oh.
They were like, it was like the mad science doctor lab over there, and all the students, all my club students were standing around.
Is it edible?
I think so.
You have to stick around to find out. In the meantime, we will be right back with more news and weather when we return.